I'm gonna do a quick video today just showing you what I'm doing. I've been having an issue with the lean code, so I'm just chasing it down, trying to figure out what it is. I've been to the dealer a few times. I've gotten a couple of new high pressure fuel pumps, an O2 sensor, fuel pressure sensor, all the whole 9 yards, and then they ended up not doing the injectors under warranty because they said it was no fault of the car, saying it was bad gas and it was dirty injectors. So they cleaned them, put them back in, and it ran fine for a little while, but the problem came back. So because it ran fine for a little while, it leads me to believe that maybe they didn't change all the seals or didn't do something right when they put the injectors back in, or it was just a faulty injector. So I got new injectors, and I'm just going to show you guys how I went about changing them. I got it all apart right now, so I'll show you that. So got the intake off, got the fuel rail off. It's super easy. So your first steps are going to be to pull the car in, and you're going to want to pull a fuse. It's in the passenger compartment underneath over here. See if I can show you. So you get underneath. Yeah, it's going to look at that fuse box right there. Right there. And it's the number F56, the top left one, looking at it the way it is now. It's a 20 amp fuse. Just go ahead and pull that fuse at your fuel supply. That's it right there. And it'll tell you that in the owner's manual, the regular Focus owner's manual, not the RS supplement. And then you go ahead and start the car, and it'll run all the fuel that's in the line out, and the car will just basically run out of gas. After you've done that, pretty simple. You pull the intake. It's these right here, 5 bolts, hose clamp down here. Don't forget about this vacuum line in the back. You will break it if you do not disconnect it before you pull the intake. You're gonna want to pull the throttle body plug right here, and there's another vacuum line here that goes to the side. It's got one of these fancy little quick disconnect clips. You pull this clip out, push the line in to where it's housed, depress the button, and it should pop right out. This guy, you squeeze right there. After you've done that, you'll see this little foam stuff right here. It'll be covering your injectors just like that. And you just pull that off. It's not held down with anything. And then you got your fuel rail here. And it's just a AN fitting line right there, 17 mil. Just go ahead and pop that off and pop this plug. There's more 10 millimeter bolts that hold it in. These long guys, they go right in here. They're held on with a little bit of torque, but just break them loose, pull them out, and then the fuel rail will come out. If your injectors don't come out with the fuel rail, then you just go ahead and unplug them and just go ahead and pull them out of the engine block or the cylinder head. Mine obviously were replaced by the dealer. They're marked, or not replaced, but taken out, so they marked them to put them back in. That's kind of what they look like. I don't know how well you guys can see. Right there. Pretty dirty carbon buildup is expected. I don't know what a direct injector is supposed to look like when it comes out of a vehicle that only has, I don't know, 30 something thousand miles on it. So, but got my replacements. Leave them in the bag for now, just so I don't dirty them up. But they look pretty clean. Rock Auto has them for about 50 bucks a piece. So you get 4 of them. I'm sure somebody will let me know in the comments. I don't know if it requires new retainers, but I didn't get them with the new injectors, and they seem pretty fine. I don't see why you would need to replace those after just doing them once. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw them all back in, try to clean up those direct injector ports as much as possible, and slide new ones in. They came with new seals already on them. Looks like the nylon ring was depressed or compressed on it. Depressed. And yeah, I'll throw them in, and update you guys on whether it fixes the issue. All right, so I got everything back together. Double check, tried to triple check everything I could that I remember. Let's see. Torqued all these down to you know, what felt good. I don't have a torque wrench, don't feel like getting one. Vacuum hose connected, the one in the back connected, throttle body connected. Put the fuse back in. Connected the sensor. Made sure that fuel line was good and tight. Made sure those injectors were pushed in as much as I could. Lubed the O-rings, put the fuel rail back on, torqued those bolts down to hold the fuel rail. Just gonna plug the battery back in, cycle it a few times, and see if she'll start and run, and hopefully I'll reset the codes and the lean code goes away. All right, so yep, I got my fuse back in. Grab my phone. All right. Hard to hear in the shop. Don't see any fuel leaking. Nothing yet. Turn it off. And get it back on again. Alright, let's see if she starts. Might crank for a little bit, but we'll see. There we go. Check for some leaks. Good. Fuel pressure looks good, sensor looks good. Let's go ahead and clear that code. See if it's reading anything now. Too high, too low, too lean. Fuel pump house from earlier. Saying my catalyst is not being efficient enough. Lost communication. Alright, we're gonna reset all these. Let's see what we got. No codes? Alright, we'll update once I give her a test drive. I just finished the test drive after doing the fuel injectors. Everything checks out. Runs fine, runs great. Idles good. Got everything nice and hot. Did a couple of third gear pulls. It was about a 20-minute drive, so everything seems good. Let's check the codes real quick. No codes yet. We'll see. Like I said, this is just a hunch to see if that was what was causing my lean code. So hopefully that fixes it. If not, you'll probably see another update later. Let me know if you got any questions in the comments. I know I didn't hit everything. If you got any questions about the car, or you know what's going on. So on the drive back, I actually did do, during that pull, it did blow out quite a bit of black smoke. Possibly be because I'm running the Cobb off the shelf stage 1 tune. Fight me, I don't care. we'll have to hit up Adam to get that custom tune once the car gets back to the States. It's getting on a boat right before Thanksgiving, so there's no point in doing the tune out here when I'm just gonna be getting different gas back in the States. So I appreciate you guys viewing the video. If you like it, subscribe. There's definitely more to come. Got big plans for her back in the States, so stay tuned.